nze Sserunkuma John Bosco abantu benansa nabo bakazaako ebyakaana Kambata abasinzira ku background yange. Ennaku z'omwezi 2 Desemba nali omu ku abo abali bakkiririza mu nkyukakyuka era abalinga balwanirira eddembe ly'obuntu ku leve ya wansi era abalinga bali motivated ne Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi abakkiririzanga mu njiri gye yatambuzanga. Ennaku z'omwezi 2 Desemba bwakyanga olunaku olulala lwonna naye bwatuuka ekawungeezi nga sikyasobola kutegeera biri ku nsi bwe zawulira ssaawa 4 ez'ekiro. Abasajja nga 10 abalina emmundu ennene ennyo bajja ne kabangali y'amagye ne bayingira ewange ne bafosinga okuyingira ewaka ne bansikayo nga famire yange eraba ne bankolako ebibi bingi nnyo ne bantwala embuya gye batukubira emigo mingi nnyo nga bwe batulangira okubeera mu struggle era nga batusuubiza nti bwe tuba tulowooza nti tuli mu struggle twali twolekedde okulaba struggle entuufu oba okutegeera kyekituufu struggle kyetegeeza. Ekiro ekyo kyonna n'ebiro ebirala nga 3 twakubibwa emigo mingi nnyo n'ebikolwa bingi nnyo ebyettima byatukolebwako byesitasobola kwogera ssaawa eyo. Twatwalibwa mu kooti yawe embuya wennyini ewali omusajja omukambwe ennyo eyagamba nti tulowooza gavumenti oba tulowooza nti state eringanga mukazi nti omu amuvaamu nga n'omulala amuddamu n'atulaga amagulu ge agali amalema nti bo balemala mu lutalo lwa kukyusa ggwanga nti naffe twali tulina okuyita mu mbeera y'emu eyo bwe tubanga ddala twali twagala kukyusa ggwanga. Bigambo bino obyogera nga nsuubira nti ebyankolebwako bikyayinza okunkolebwako naye ndi mwetefutefu tewali kyakukola kuba nteeka okubyogera bingi nnyo ne beesiyogedde nga nyina okusirika olw'ebyo byankolebwako bye nandyogedde oba oli awo ebyatukolebwako ne tusindikibwa emakindye mu balasi gye twava ne batwala ewa General Andrew Buti ne batusomera omusango ogwatuteekebwako embuya nga batwambaza akakofiira kaffe kennyini ne batukuba ebifaananyi. Omusango ogwo ne gutusomerwa mu General Court Martial ng'ennaku z'omwezi 14 Desemba ne tusindikibwa ekitalya. Twali tulina okukomawo mu kooti n'abaana abalala bangi nnyo abakyali essaawa eyo nga tulina okukomezebwawo mu kooti ng'ennaku z'omwezi 4 January. Naye okuva nga 4 January mpaka nga 6 ogw'omwenda mbaddeyo nga nkyalinda ddi lwendiddizibwa mu kooti okufuna obwenkanya ekyalinga ekizibu oba ekitaasoboka mu myezi egyo 9 okutuusa Mukama we yayamba nga Nuuku baganda bange enansana ne bakulembeze bannange ne bannayuganda abaali bakkiririza mu ebyo bye nakolanga nga balwanye nnyo nendetebwa mu kooti. Bangi nateebwa recently naye nkuba omulanga eri abalina obusobozi bonna aba human rights defender mpulidde boogera ku Honorable ababiri abakwatibwa kituufu kibi bakwatibwa naye guno omulanga gugenda eri bannayuganda mwenna abalwanyirizi b'eddembe mwenna ate era ne Parliament ya Uganda nti ekitalya waliyo baganda bange bangi nnyo bwe tubadde nga tukaba amaziga bwe twayita mu kunyigirizibwa kuno kwenjogedde wamu bangi nnyo bali mu kinaana kya nnaku nnyo nti abantu 8 bakyakuumiddwa emyezi 8 emyezi 9 nga tebakomezebwawo mu kooti okuva bwe basindikibwayo okufuna obwenkanya. Baleeyo batabulwa bavubuka abato abalondebwanga mu bitundu ebyenjawulo wano mu Central Region bavanga ku ttaka lya Bwakabaka era n'Emmengo mbasaba mulema okusirika kubanga tebajjanga bantu mbalala tebajjanga bantu ggulu tebajjanga bantu luddawa newankubadde abaliyo bava mu bitundu ebyeyo ne babajja ku ttaka lya wano. So nsaba namwe muveeyo mukonde minga ekikolwa ekyo. Abaana batabulwa tebalina wakutandikira bizinesi zaabwe zaafa amayumba gaabwe babagoba bakazi baabwe banoba. So nsaba buli alina kyasobola okukola kikole baganda baffe nabo bafune obwenkanya nga nange Mukama bwe yanyambye n'emufuna. Sina bingi bisingaawo neyanza nnyo neyanze.
All right, for the English audience, I will give just 1 minute to Comrade Mubiru who also was recently released, to come and say something, and then we'll have questions. If you can please use just 1 minute to say something to the people of Uganda about your experience in military detention.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, all the media companies, I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. First of all, I want to thank the Lord for this opportunity I've been given to expose the regime. I want to alert everyone who is watching me that we still have more than 200 political prisoners in different prisons on business grounds. I was arrested on 7th March. In fact, I was first arrested on January 7th March. I was given bail on 23rd January, then re-arrested on 7th March. I was taken at CMI, tortured, beaten, almost to the death line. By the grace of the Lord and by the using of the public, people using their audiences and different platforms, when they announced me that I was dead, when they announced me that I was dead, that pressure mounted against them, and they presented me before the General Court Martial, where I was remanded to Machi military prison. I was isolated in one room. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see any shine, any sun, any rain, just in one room for 5 months. And the punishment they were telling me while they were doing all that, it's because I come out and I oppose the dictator, Mr. Museveni. On the same note, I want to assure the Ugandans and everyone who is watching me that we are not going to give up. We are not going to give up demanding freedom for the Ugandans. We are not going to give up to demand our victory. It's a responsibility of every Ugandan. Do not leave it for President Robert Sentamu Kyagulanyi or the NED or the leadership of NUP. It's a responsibility of every Ugandan to come out and demand the release of all the political prisoners. We have many people there. The Kenya Moses, the Wisers, everyone, many guys are still there. And they are waiting for the voice of you people to come out, and we demand the release of our people. We shall not grow weary, we shall not keep quiet of speaking the truth. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for praying. May God bless you.
All right, so we are going to have a few questions. If there are any, yes, Derek.
SG there's been a lot of bickering, backlash between leaders of NUP and leaders of FDC, especially those that are within the new front that was just unveiled recently. Yesterday, Dr. Kizza Besigye insinuated that he had talked to Honorable Kyagulanyi, and he had expressed regret over the bickering. But I've seen the bickering still continuing, but he was insinuating that he needed a public apology or a public statement or something like that. As NUP leadership, are you fueling these bickerings, or are you attacking the new front?
The question is understood. Thank you, sir. Yes, observer, but yeah, I think.
Yeah, very Baker. I have two questions. One, just after a continuation on what David about. What is your stand, a clear stand? Because I saw Waiswa today morning saying something different from what Dr. Besigye Kyagulanyi was saying. What is NUP's stand in black and white on the new formation? And number two, Chairman has talked about mobilizing, coming out with the program. What is your next plan of action? Because speaking to people who have come out with this thing, say after the election you went to sleep. You only thing was the election, and after the election, 10 months later, he was sleeping, nothing is happening, Museveni is having a free day. So what is your next plan on actual confronting of Museveni, other than Chairman Nyan saying we are going to have a nationwide mobilization?
Thank you very much. Yes, please.
Yesterday when Dr. Besigye was addressing the press, he said he had an engagement with the NUP president about the attacks on social media from people he says are NUP supporters. But then he said he needs a public apology from NUP. Are you delivering that today? And then number two, about the front. Most of the parties that have rejected the front are saying that they were denied time to sit down with the different leaders of the parties to solve their grievances and clashes that were started in the recent election. What are your reasons for not going to the front?
Okay, I think those are the questions. I will attempt to answer these questions. On the question of there is no bickering between NUP and FDC or any other person who is fighting for freedom in this country. We have made it clear that for us, we judge people not by what they say, but what they do. And as long as any formation or any group is fighting to end the regime in Uganda, they are our allies, they are our comrades. We have made it clear that you remember during the slavery in the US, there were house slaves and field slaves, but all of them are at the end of the day are slaves. When we've also said, and our president has said this many times, we are like grasshoppers in a bottle. We cannot spend all the time biting each other when the enemy is out there waiting to crush all of us. We have also made it clear that the regime that we are trying to put down is like an elephant, which is, oppressing our people. And all of us will have to touch. Some will touch the head, pulling it down. Others will hold it by the leg. Everyone will have to play their part. And we also communicate to the people of Uganda that this is not about FDC, it's not about NUP, it's not about ANT or any other political formation. It's about you as a Ugandan. What are you doing? Don't wait for NUP, don't wait for anyone. Each one of us has a responsibility to redeem this country. So while we're doing our part as a formation, we expect every Ugandan, all Ugandans in their respective formations, groupings or whatever, to continue fighting.
Just a follow-up to that, it was my question.
Yeah.
I don't think there is no bickering, because I've seen tweets from the president of FDC,
Yeah.
Amriat, attacking NUP, the leaders of opposition.
I think you would be best placed to answer that
But
question.
also this morning, I have seen comments from the deputy spokesperson.
He was not the deputy spokesperson. He has just been unveiled now. Whatever he said then, he said it. I have not seen my video.
We need to hear what solutions are being put on ground. We know that there is actually bickering. We need to know what are the solutions.
And I don't think I am now in the capacity of the deputy spokesperson. And
Whatever I said before,
whatever
I said
in my personal capacity. But still, to retaliate, I don't think I said anything that is different from what we are saying. In fact, I said that this is, we may not join, but we definitely have to support all efforts of removing the dictator. So that is where maybe somebody may think we are bickering.
You said old wine in a new cup or something like that.
Okay. Well, I think let this not be an exchange between the two of you. I'm just giving the official position of the party that as NUP we are not out there to fight fellow oppressed people. Our role is to supplement efforts. You all remember that there's a time when we had the People Power movement, our comrades had the People's Government, and we were fighting, but in the same direction. So it is okay for all of us, we are political actors, but above all, we are all Ugandans oppressed by the regime, and we should all be working in the same direction. So the question about what is our stand, that is our stand. These are comrades who are pushing in the same direction as us. So if we are all pushing towards the same direction, I don't think there's need for us all to be under one umbrella for us to be said. But you remember, comrades, that NUP has been championing the unity of the forces of change. You remember very well that immediately after election, we wrote to all political parties and requested to work together. Some responded, others, for one reason or another, some said, you know, we need to consult our organs, others, whatever they said at the time. So, we continue to pursue unity. We continue to pursue the unity of all forces of change in this country. And I believe at an appropriate time, you'll see us coming together to further the struggle against the dictatorship. But above all, we are glad that the people of Uganda are united. It is really not about the people at the top only, but the people of Uganda uniting in furtherance of the struggle against the dictatorship. Now, someone asked a question about the next plan of action. The next plan of action is what we are talking about. We have been moving, and we continue to move. Immediately after elections, you know what we are dealing with. Thousands of our people in prisons. I'm happy to report that through different actions that we've taken, protests, legal actions and others, maybe about 80% of our people have been freed from these jails. They have been partially freed, they are now out on bail, but we still have many others, hundreds, still at Chitalia, at Chigo, and many other prisons across the country. And so we are continuing doing actions, and you saw us the other day in the diaspora trying to bring our people together, protesting there. So it is not true that there have been no actions. No, we are taking actions. These actions are deliberate, and we have a plan as NUP, but most importantly as a People Power Movement, we have a plan to take this struggle forward, and we continue. You'll see us every once in a while come up with new strategies. We've, for example, been engaging on an international front against the regime, because like our president said at some point, we believe that the international community has been supporting these dictators not only in Uganda but in other places as well. When people are tortured and killed and abducted, and then, you know, people continue to support a regime as oppressive as one of that we have in Uganda, it is our responsibility as the people of Uganda to tell those people, stop funding our oppression. So these are some of the actions we've been doing and will continue to do. And as Chairman Yan said, we're going to continue mobilizing the country, and we are going to unveil our plan of action in the coming days. Again, I think someone asked a question about reasons for not joining. I think I've already answered that. That ours is to continue working, whether on different fronts or the same front, all of us, as long as we are moving in the same direction, that is all we need to be doing. Well, I did not hear that request, but I don't think there's any need to apologize about anything, because what we are saying is what we've been saying. And please, sometimes the media tries to create the impression that there is a clash between ourselves and those leaders. There is no clash whatsoever. These are comrades we talk to. Sometimes we may disagree in approach, but all of us, as long as all of us are pushing in the same direction, that is what matters. So we meet, we talk regularly as possible. Sometimes we may have different approaches to doing things, but we are all moving in the same direction. And like I said, the National Unity Platform